Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Not gonna lie, it was a mad dash to get back here to stream. I was out running some errands and was not paying attention to the time, so I am a little late. I apologize for that, but I am here now. I hope you are all doing fantastic tonight. Limbs, it's good to see you. First from Limbs. How are you doing tonight? We're gonna play some more of this game, and I'm pretty excited. Happy Tuesday to all. I'm pretty excited to play this game again. I think we could probably finish it up by the end of today. I'm not sure, but we will just see how it goes. I'm pretty good, thank you. Just doing some late night work. How are you? I'm doing okay. A little tired, a little stressed, but nothing coffee can't solve, you know. But it's doing okay. It's trying to get, readjusted to the schedule of streaming once again, but I'm doing okay. I've seen this game, not played it, but I love the soundtrack. Yeah, that was one of the big selling points of this game was the lo-fi in this game. But it's pretty fun. There's actually a lot of neat elements to it. I'm not really big on story games myself. Like I like, the typical action adventure RPG, but I'm not a big fan of let's just call them telltale games, if you will. Like I'm not big on those kind of open-ended story-based games, but this has been a lot of fun so far, so I'm excited to see where this goes. That's true, there's very little that coffee cannot solve apart from a caffeine addiction. Well, yeah, it's a gamble, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the just chatting screen. So here I am. Hello. I hope you all are doing good. What are you working on tonight, Limbs? And I'm hoping that I can be a source of, just some cozy vibes tonight as you are working on stuff. But it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Even my cup, which I think is, oh no, it's not backwards. Look. I don't know if you can see that. It just says coffee makes everything possible. Stuff to do with your studies, so it's actually quite nice. That's awesome. Well, as long as it's not, I know some people really just dislike busy work. So I know that can kind of be a hassle if you got to do that, or if it's something that you're not particularly enjoying. But I'm glad that it's at least something that isn't, too terrible. But let's go ahead and jump into the game, because I really think we can finish the story today, and I'm hoping we can finish the story. So let me just jump in right here. I'm gonna turn the lo-fi off. And back into this lo-fi. Hopefully you can quit your customer service job soon, then it's just your studies and hobbies, which would be a dream. Yeah, it's I know trying to keep track of all that stuff is definitely a lot. I went to college for 5 years and pretty much worked a job and studied and tried to have extracurriculars outside of both of those things, and it's a lot for somebody to handle. So I definitely sympathize with you there. Even now, after graduating, it's still just a bunch of work that we have. But Ooh, maybe we won't finish the story. I don't like that game progress bar. Yikes. Load. It's so hard to do everything impossible even. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a balancing act. You gotta let some things go in order to get, you know, some other, you know, not necessarily fun, but important things out of the way. So it's, you know, we're just all trying our best here, honestly. I did have a question I wanted to put forth to chat because I'm not sure how I feel about this, but so I was looking through the trophy list for this game, and I noticed that there was kind of a pain in the ass one that I'm not really sure what we're gonna do with, but so it's this guy. It's the trophy that's called Art Takes Time. You have to spend a total of 1 hour making latte art. Now, from what I've seen, you know, you can just go into, I think there's a couple different game modes outside of the story where you can just do like, you know, endless, you know, coffee serving it to people, and you can literally just sit in the latte art menu and not do anything, and that counts. The only problem is you got to sit there for an hour. So I don't really want to do that on stream because I feel like that's super mundane, but like I also feel weird about like not showing every trophy being popped on screen. So I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I'm still trying to figure out. I'm assuming kind of how things are going to go is we'll probably finish the story today, and then we will work on all the miscellaneous trophies on Thursday. Depends on depends on how much of the story we get through, and I don't know how long the rest of these trophies are going to take to unlock. We're probably going to have to do some cleanup somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. To be frank, I don't think it's a crime if you don't show it on stream, but might make for a thing to have in BG while chatting at some point. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, is just kind of like some, you know, I could be doing other things, just I'm not too familiar with the whole streaming thing, so I just don't know if that is like, if people want to watch me just well, literally hang out. I mean, we could just listen to music and vibe and wait for it to pop, but I'll probably figure that out and get a game plan for Thursday. I know we're definitely not going to tackle it today because we're going to take on the rest of this story. Oh, damn. Hold on. Where are we with this now? Hold on. Oh, I guess this is just the first piece of dialogue. Okay, good. I haven't missed anything yet. Okay. All right, here we go. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. So, also, just as a quick recap for those who haven't been here with us. So, we are a barista at a coffee shop in Seattle in the year 2020 called Coffee Talk, and we are Freya is the girl that's in front of us. She's our best customer, honestly, at this place. We don't get a whole lot of customers, but she is currently trying to write a novel to break away from her job with the newspaper that she works for, which I think is called the Evening Whispers. But she's trying to write a novel, and her novel is about the stories of all of the different people that are in the coffee shop. And we've met some, different characters along the way, but she's kind of the first one and the most prominent side figure in this story. So different isn't always good, but it's a neat concept. But you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Thank you for the update. Yeah, no problem. There's actually, if you want, if you do !YouTube, I actually have a YouTube channel where any and all previous broadcasts will be, will be available. So if you want to catch up and watch the first part of the Coffee Talk playthrough, then feel free to go ahead and do that, and leave a subscribe if you want. But this is our werewolf friend then, Mr. Gala. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Variety Blend was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Variety Blend for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay. Remember, it has tea and ginger. So, let me look at this real quick. We gave him... Okay, so I know that the base was, in fact, tea. And no. This is, I think, what we gave him last time, the masala chai. But... So I think we literally just need to give him different combinations of things, which I don't necessarily like. I'll be a bit quiet now and work away so I can get some decent rest tonight. Enjoy the game. Yes, I will, Limbs. It's good to see you. Thank you for lurking. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. We'll catch you later. So yes, so he has to have tea. It's got to have ginger. I know you can't see that, but this behind my head is milk. I'll move my camera down just a little bit so that there'd be a nice little space there for the trophies whenever they pop. I know cinnamon is a new one. Sorry, I need to put ginger in there. That's the primary. Cinnamon. I really don't think I've seen mint before, and I could be lying. What was it that we gave him again? God, my memory is shit. Tea, ginger, and cinnamon. So I don't want to give him cinnamon. I feel like the mint is new, and I kind of want to give him the mint. So let's try this. It is a ginger mint tea. Serve it. Is this it? How is it? Nope. Fuck. This drink doesn't even follow my... What? What? Far from it. Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. Never mind. Hold on. It has tea and ginger. Okay. Okay, dude. Don't worry, Mr. Gala, we're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. Good, because we didn't like Hyde. It's going to be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Oh, come on. Who would it be? Oh, God. I hate this guy so much. Why is he here? Get out of my shop. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Heya. How are you doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Variety Blend was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original, but my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world, and that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright. As Variety Blend said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyway, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Ginger latte, if I know how to make it. Let's see. Oh, hello. I do. Never doubted myself for a second. It's coffee, it's ginger, it's milk. Ginger latte. Can't do latte art. That's disappointing. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. With this kind of drink-making skill, I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. By the way, how are you doing, Bailey's? Still busy with your latest client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. I still need the money. Done, as I've finished the job. I spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had complaints. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her by using some design terms she doesn't understand. So you finish your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh. Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know. Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. Yes, with that scarf, I can definitely see you being a player in college. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend. Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Fucking Baileys and Cognac. Britt, yes. Hello. How are you? It is good to see you. I hope you're doing well this evening. Fucking... like, everybody else's names, I'm fine with. It's fucking Baileys. Baileys. Cognac has a girlfriend. She's still following. And that girl has a friend. And the friend is the one I'm after. Ooh, okay. Got it. In some circles, we pronounce that cognac. Fucking cognac. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into details, but this succubus was super hot, and all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player, too. Huh? That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua, genius. Huh? Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly. This is getting spicier. So you broke poor little Cognac's heart. How fucking dare you, Baileys? The other girl's name was, let's just call her Rose. Continue. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lou a lot of things about Rose. His giggle is the one redeeming quality about him. She knew what I was after. LSP, good to see you, man. How you doing? Hope you're doing good tonight. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So Lua came over to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I've been out. I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together and witnessed something surprising. What? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Holy mother of moly. Saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness. VB, I'm doing swell. About to hang out with Meg for a bit. One, stop and see her face. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping by. And everyone stopping by, honestly. Brit hosted the stream for one viewers, but also me. Yeah, what are you and Meg got planned tonight? Did you I didn't know if you had finished also Legends of Vox Machina. I was gonna ask you if you'd ended up finishing that, because we did, I think, on Sunday, and my opinion of the show. First episode didn't really sell me. The next two were okay, but like those were also not really in line with like the story that I knew. And then like the more episodes came out, the better the show got for me. So like the last 3 episodes were absolutely top tier for me. And were fantastic, but I wasn't sure if you had finished them. I didn't want to, say anything. We're probably watching more Married at First Sight to negate any other feelings besides cringe. Oh my god. Well, that sounds like an evening well spent. Vox Machina got better towards the end, 100%. That's awesome. Yeah, you should, I don't know if you have that Apple TV, but I think you would like that Severance show that I was talking about. It's really good. Really, really good. It's, I think Ben Stiller is one of the main characters, and he's also the guy who, I think that's his name at least. Let me double check, because now I don't want to be wrong. I feel like that's who it is, though. I think Ben Stiller is the person who's directing it, but Adam Scott, I think, is his name, and I believe he's from Parks and Rec. I don't really have any affiliation with Parks and Rec. My wife loves the show, but anyway, total mindfuck of a show. Absolutely fun. I would recommend it 100%. There's only 2 episodes out right now, but I'm really excited to watch the rest of it. So, the disbelief, the anger, the sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punch Cognac in the face. Ben Ant Stiller's that the dodgeball guy. Also, I hardly know her. I'm like really bad with names of people I don't like heavily follow. Like I know my favorite celebrities or like my favorite actors, but I do not know a whole lot of names. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged Cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad, so Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? Didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy Hyde joined the discussion. What did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know. What? You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her. Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Or I should say, most elven families. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Jazzy! Rage Jazzy in my chat. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well this evening. Brick, go call your sister. Go do that thing. We'll be right here. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there's certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have a certain job. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something that elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screaming like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. Fun, unrelated fact. I started out as a math major in college and switched to English. So, I totally understand that. Youngster Brian, hello. How are you? Lurk, that's totally fine. Thank you for the lurk. We really appreciate it. It's good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing good. And Rage, I see you're gonna lurk as well. So yeah, y'all, go ahead and lurk. That's totally cool. Really appreciate it regardless. I'm a math major. Hey, look at that. Small world. Yeah, I got to statistics. I don't know. It was like my sophomore or junior year classes, and I was just like, nope, not for me. I also never really like I was decent at math, and like I do have like a semi-math brain, but writing and stories are also my passion. So it was really hard for me to make the decision to stop doing something that I was so focused in because, you know, there's a lot of, you know, there's plenty of good opportunities to make a lot of money with STEM jobs, but I wanted to focus on something that I actually loved doing as opposed to just kind of forcing myself to do something else. But look, if you're a math major, all the power to you, because I could not study that shit. It Calc 3 was like my peak, and then I just went downhill from there. So imagine having a brain. Well, we just have different halves, right? So I don't have a whole brain, but I've got, you know, the half that's on the creative shit and not the critical thinking shit. But you love math, that's 100% your passion. That's awesome. You know, as long as I'm a big advocator of, especially going through kind of both sides of it, like doing what you love because you don't have really a whole lot of time to not do, you know, what you love. So that's awesome though that you're pursuing that. That is super, super cool. All that because you chose an art degree. You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me and cursing the family. Whoa. I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That is so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist. Tell me about it. Lua is the only person that could make me feel alive. See, she showed me how I could be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yes, she's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. And here we are. Fucking barista. Cleaning the cups in the background, listening to the drama unfold. Gala bringing the new perspective, definitely. He seems to be, ironically enough, because even though he's a werewolf and is like, you can see like all the bandages and stuff on his arms and his face, like is prone to bouts of rage, like is the most level-headed one of the group. Youngster, it's good to see you. How are you? This is more of a tea shop than a coffee shop now with what they're spilling. Oh my god, that's great. That's perfect. Oh my god. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the I left my family for you card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work, because life is full of storms, and marriage will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill, because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Fuck. I play video games to escape real life. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Variety Blend. And Freya. Bye. Adios. I just want the spaceman to come back because he was fascinating. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, I guess that's the end of that day. Bitter heart, shadows that will help you try to hide. Ginger and cinnamon, maybe? Hot drinks, they really get you going, don't you know? Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. Hot drinks? Really gets you going? Alright, the Evening Whispers. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go. My head's in the way of that other one, so I'm not going to read it. I hear they warm you up when you feel this. Oh, God, that damn commercial gets stuck in my head like every other day. Fucking Coachella. He really never changed. Oop, what's on the phone? Toma.chill. Nope. These are all the people we know, by the way, for those of you tuning in now, trying to follow along the story. We've got Freya, who is the storyteller. She is a fairy, I think. Georgie, who's a human. He's a cop. Mr. Gala, who we've met, he's a werewolf. Lua, which is Bailey's, I guess, ex now, but she's a succubus. Bailey's, who's an elf. Hyde, which is actually the guy that is to the left of Mr. Gala right now. He's a vampire and also is a model. We've got Myrtle, who is I think an orc, if I remember correctly, and works on like video games. Rachel, who is used to be a singer / idol character. She's a cat thing. Aqua, who is an oceanic, I believe is the term. She's a mermaid, I guess. Also a game designer. And then Hendry, which is Rachel's father. No, that's her cast of characters. Then we also have a spaceman that showed up a couple times, but I don't have his contact information, I don't think. Claire de Lune Lo-Fi? I don't know. Apparently it is Moonbright by Arami Gendru. In case you were wondering. Thank you, Shuffled. He really never changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice. Catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, Variety Blend. I'd like to order again. God, if you're gonna tell me that you want tea and ginger and I put that in your fucking cup and you don't like it, I'm gonna scream. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. We already served that to him, though. That's the thing that I don't understand. Maybe we didn't. Fuck. Maybe we did tea, ginger, and cinnamon. Tea, ginger, milk. Hold on. Let me see something. Tea, milk. That's tea, milk, ginger. Makes sense if it's based off Clara de Lune, since it means moonlight and it's based off it. I have no idea what the music in this game is fantastic, but I don't know if they're actually like supposed to be based off of real songs or not, but that's interesting. Okay, so we've got like max warmth, 4 on cool, 4 on bitter. So what happens if I do tea, ginger, milk? A little bit different. Okay. I'm gonna try something real quick here. So this is called a ginger milk tea. We're gonna trash it. And then I want to try tea, milk, ginger brew. What is that called? A gala what? I can't see because my fucking head. Milk tea. Ooh. A Galahad. That was tea, milk, and ginger. Chat, it's named after him. It's fucking named after him. I think we give it to him and see what happens. I was wondering if fucking around with the order that they're supposed to go in, maybe it's meant to be. We haven't given him a right one yet. He fucking hated the last one. Alright, 3rd time's the charm. Try this. You dick. Thank you. Just what I needed. Let's fucking go! Let's go. I don't know if that's exactly what he wants. I don't know if that's his cure or whatever that he's looking for. But he likes it. He likes it. I got a notification. Galahad. Ginger chai latte, good to calm yet warm your nerve. What else we got? Okay. Oh, interesting. So it looks like it gives you more information based on how close you are with these people. So, alright. What about you, Mr. Hybe? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh? Didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Oh, there's dwarves in this game? Ugh, those 2 bastards. Wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. I misread bodyguard as boyfriend. I thought they were a couple when they walked in, but I guess they're just friends from like, you know, 80 years ago or whatever. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, limbs? The first time that we played this game, Brit was shipping the fairy Freya with Lua, and then it was before we had met Bailey's, and then Bailey's walked in and she was like, fuck. Oh my god. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. Besides, I've had a couple of drinks. Could have taken them both if I was sober. Mood. When your favorite ship doesn't actually pan out. Oh my god. I can't think of the last time. I'm trying to think of the last time I was upset by a relationship not going the way I wanted it to in some piece of fiction. I'll have to think on that. Me and my crush. Oh. The last ship that sunk. Rip limbs. Oh my god. I don't know why the one that comes to my mind, but I think Stranger Things with Steve and Nancy, because I think end of season 1 I was like, Nancy doesn't deserve Steve or something. I don't remember. I just remember Steve was like an absolute cinnamon roll and loved him to death during season 2. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. A couple, really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. Fair enough. My shirt is actually Stranger Things themed. And I got it in New York, and it's the I Love New York, but with the Demogorgon symbol on it. Yo, Kevin, what's up, man? How you doing? You made out of the... My man. Thank you. Thank you for that sub. Enjoy your Variety Blend emotes, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, man. How's work and everything going, dude? You hanging in there? Tired from the back-to-back means, yeah, I feel you. That's me, but I'm just tired of having to listen to people all day in the call center. Working me like a dog out there. Well, hey, man. Take it easy. Kevin is actually a friend of mine from way back, and he actually is very close to hitting 500 followers. If he hasn't already done so, go give him some love. He's a pretty cool guy. Streams a lot of Valorant. I've seen him play Stardew once, so he might play it more often and I've just missed it. But yeah, go give him some love. Obviously he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived, and I was stuck with him until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala. Those dwarves could have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia. Fucking dwarf mafia. That's terrifying. I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. Oh, you hit it today? Hell yes, Kevin. Let's fucking go. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real, after all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I do not. I think VTubers are like I think they're super interesting. I don't understand like it a whole lot, but I do think it's really cool. And like I know a lot of like their assets, I think is the word they use, are sometimes like a lot of them do like their own work on that type of stuff. So I think it's really interesting. I am not, even though I'm an English major, I'm not really into that type of artsy stuff. I'm not that artistic of a person. The best I can do is paint miniatures, but I do think it is really interesting as a creative outlet to see the things that people come up with. I know Oni is a super really cool VTuber. Kevin is an awesome VTuber. Like, just fascinating things. I cannot do anything arty, even if it saved my life. I can draw stick figures and just hope that that's enough to save my life. But that's it. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans. Ah, I see. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life, thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyway, Variety Blend, I'd like to order something now. Oh, now you want to order something. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Dear God. Alright, tea-based. Hi, yes, I'd like a lukewarm drink. Like, if you can just, like, make it and then put it on the counter and just let it sit for, like, an hour. Perfect. Fucking crazy motherfuckers. I mean, tea, lemon, honey could work. What do we put in there first? What do we put in there? Lemon to make it cool. I wonder if we do tea and then mint. Nope, too much cool. Too much cool. All right, let's just do tea, lemon, honey. Because that's equal parts warm and cool, and then the honey adds a little bit of sweet to combat the bitter. If he doesn't like it, I'm gonna kick him out because he's already at the bottom of my list anyway. Midsummer Night's Dream is the name of this beautiful, beautiful drink. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted. Let's fucking go. We're 2 for 2. We are 2 for 2. Wonder if that increased his little social aspect. Yes, it did. Okay, so serving them the right drink increases their little meter things. Good to know. Exactly what I wanted. By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Are you streaming regularly again, or is this just a one-off guerrilla stream? So no, so I am actually streaming. We have a set schedule now. Last week was kind of a fluke because I had a trip I had to go on. But we will be streaming every night, Tuesdays, Thursdays, from 7 to about 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the current schedule. I don't know if it's going to change at any given point. Might sprinkle in a couple of like Saturday streams here and there. I am gonna have a decent bit of free time due to the wife going on a business trip, I think in the middle of March, so I might be trying to do some longer streams around then, so definitely keep an eye out on my Twitter for updates to that. But yeah, we're back in the full swing of things as long as my PC doesn't like crap out on me. We are actually streaming regularly again. Glad to have you back. It's nice to be back. It's weird, just because I haven't done this in so long. But it is definitely, it's fun. I'm very happy to be doing this. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So thank you for showing up and saying hi. Speak of the devil. Oh boy, here she is. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too, Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? The fuck? That won't work on me. I have no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Damn. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses, right? I showed Variety Blend my draft. I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. It's all of you. Don't forget to take breaks, drink some water, get some rest, get some good food in you, all that good stuff. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital adminning life going? It's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about, but mostly I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. They require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough, whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives, anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hyde, you've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait, 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy, ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better. If you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you around in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Variety Blend. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. Adios, Gala. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how did you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh, alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story out from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details. But going to war, it messes with your head. Oh, so he must have like a little bit of PTSD or something. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength, so he only did work that relied on his muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma, though, right? Of course not, but it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle? Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard, and we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength, but when I got to be interested in him, I think he's a cool person, that's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. Limbs, you might be right about the two of them. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there, but I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And so, not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. He's been Yes! He has arrived! Yes! Good evening, everyone. Hoo boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. Trophy. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil. Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. Hell yeah, my boy Neil. The fucking spaceman. I like how his profile is just his face. It's just a close-up of his face. That's amazing. Yes. Yes, Kevin. Neil goes by we. I don't know if it's like multiple people in a suit. I'm not sure. But he goes by we. We do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems that the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthling efforts in intergalactic exploration. Ah, I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah. Ooh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Arami Gendru album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, so last time he came in, we literally just gave him just whatever was on the fucking pantry shelf. It might have been Russian tea. I don't remember. What if we... Look at this real quick. Let's make him something from milk. And I'm kind of starting to think, based on the reactions of Hyde and Gala, that if the thing has a name, that's like super good. Like if the drink has a name, like mint cinnamon tea, meh. I do want to try and brew him something from this though. Mint honey milk. Is this like actually adding to the brew pad though? No. See, yeah. So I think a trophy that we have to do is we have to do all of these guys. So we've done what? We've done mint. We've done milk, mint. Do you do honey? We did honey, and we did. I can't even fucking remember the last things we made. This was milk. Let's try this. Honey cinnamon milk. I am determined, and we only have 2 more shots at this, to find an actual drink. Started with mint. And my short-term memory is fucking me over right now because I don't remember the last like 2 things that we just brewed. Oh. Milk, cinnamon, and honey. And that made something called a bed chamber. Serve it. A cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Okay. Cup of anything for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting. Oh yeah, and he drinks through his finger for some reason. Oh, it's because his apparatus, his drinking apparatus is in his fingy. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Whoo boy. How you are one interesting person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers, doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are, not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them, but I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? God, this fucking game. Wow, no wonder your mission isn't going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yes, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems? Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention some races live for a very, very long time. So even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least that was what we gathered from your information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That is the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today, but we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husband? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating, boyfriends or girlfriends, you know, before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I am single. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I like him when he was the mysterious man who was like very unaccustomed to Earth. I don't want to know about his breeding habits, Freya. Like seeing how you drink. A condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details, unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven. The mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is. I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye. Take care on your way, sir. That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivete. Naivety? Words? I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My. You really have a knack for starting trouble. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow. Seoul? Bleh. So I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh well. It'll be a peaceful week then. Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. Since she didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. Another day in the books. Sonderbox, hello. Thank you for the follow. It's good to see you. How are you? Hey, we made that too. We made that for Hyde. Sonder, what's going on? How are you? Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. I'm exhausted since my last week of working my construction job. Gotcha. I bet that sounds exhausting. Jesus. Get some rest. Get some rest, drink some water. Good to see you. Hope you can stick around, but if not, that's totally understandable too. Alright, what do we got here? Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor, and other headline. I've been so out of the loop with friends and streams, but excited to be back home soon. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, we kind of had a weird schedule last week. I started last Tuesday. This is kind of my normal time, 7 to 10:30 Eastern. Tuesdays and Thursdays. I didn't stream last Thursday because I was on a trip, but we're here now, and we're vibing and making coffee, and Jesus, he is bald. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division, or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure. But according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there may be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures, after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activities, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. How am I finding this game? I like this game. It's interesting. I don't play a lot of story-based games, so this is kind of a relative first for me. A lot of the topics of conversation come out of left field, and I'm not expecting them, so that's fun. But it's chill. It's a good first game to get back into. It's coffee themed, and we are, all about coffee on this channel, so I can appreciate that. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's a good game. It's relatively short from what I understand too. I think we're trying to finish up the story today, and this is only our second day of playthrough. So it's a different vibe for sure. Reminds me of being an IRL barista. Yeah, I used to be a barista, so it kind of gives me those same vibes too. And you had your regulars and people you talk to and everything. So I totally get the vibe. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh? Oh, it's Aqua. Oh, and Myrtle. Good evening, Variety Blend. Yo. Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together? We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time. Would you like to order anything? Do you want to order first? Nah, you go first. Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mints? Green tea, minty mint, brew. What do we got? Oh, a Marrakech. That's an actual drink name. So that'll get added to our Brewpedia. brew pad, whatever the fuck it's called. Nice. So it looks like there's a limited amount of drinks. And we need to find them all. I'm determined to find them all. I feel like the pictures kind of give a hint as to what's in it, right? Because that looks like... That right there looks like cinnamon sticks. Like this. Interesting. Your drink's ready. Even with all these mythical creatures, nobody in this game is as weird as some customers I've had in the past. Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting, and I think we talked about last stream how this game came out like in January of 2020, and there's just some really interesting connections they've made in the game. But yeah, people are weird, man. People are just super weird. Ooh, this looks really fresh. I call this Marrakech, inspired by its origin. Marrakech in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my, it's warm but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea. How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have the Tataric. What did you call me? Tataric? I don't even fucking know what that is. I do not think I have that. Alright, chat. We have an issue. Okay. I'm gonna go on a ballpark and say it's a tea-based drink. You're really not gonna give me any indication as to what I need to fucking cook? Hold on. I don't know if this will help. Nope. Oh, we put green tea in there. Hold on. Back out. Tea. Maybe it'll help if I like actually look and see what we've put in shit. So we've done... Oh, but this is a green tea drink. Alright, we've done tea milk ginger, tea ginger cinnamon, tea lemon honey, tea lemon cinnamon. Tea milk cinnamon? Brew? See what happens? Shy Adeni. Not what we're looking for. I hope it gets added to the Brewpedia because I will not remember that. Damn it, it did not get added. Tea, milk, cinnamon. I'm gonna have to remember that. Alright, tea, milk. Quit staring at me. I'm trying to get this right. Tea milk? No. Tea milk? No. Not tea milk ginger. Tea milk mint? Tataric. I don't know what that means. You're speaking in different languages. That's not it. Trash it. Like, I have reason to believe it's a tea drink, but there's no reason why it couldn't be a coffee drink as well. green tea, lemon, green tea, milk, honey? I'm so stressed over this one person's drink. Nope. Damn it. Just for fun. Because I had a theory about this drink over here. That looks weird, right? That looks like... Who knows? Lemon coffee. Damn it. That sounds fucking disgusting, too. Just trash it. There are a few times in this game I almost wrote recipes down in a physical notebook. Oh, so you've played this game before. Alright. Coffee. What would this be made out of? Coffee? We also haven't gone and done a lot of different coffee drinks since we've gotten some of our other ingredients. So, fun. Let's do coffee, cinnamon, ginger. Brew. Gotta go get dinner. No problem, Kevin. You have a good lurk. Have a good dinner. We'll see you later. Cinnamon, ginger, coffee. Fuck. Alright. Never finished it. Got distracted with something else, I think. Gotcha. Well, I don't know what this is. We're gonna do... What did we say? Fuck. I don't even remember the drink that I wanted to do. Was it tea, milk, cinnamon? I hope so. We'll find out. Yep, Shia Denny. It's not what you want, but here you fucking go. Here's your order. Huh? Is there anything wrong? More like, is there anything right? Because it's not what I ordered at all. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you. No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? Will do. I don't know what this drink is. So, how are things going in the office? Okay, so I have to serve the drink in order for it to count towards my Brewpedia. Fug. How are things going in the office? As usual, tiring, but thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while. I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this, only a few weeks after publication, no less. The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season. Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team. Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them. You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt. I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that, for guilt is something that also bothers me a lot, even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone. Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know? At least the company gives us decent compensation, healthcare bonuses and so on, and we're already used to this. So don't you worry about me, okay? Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm. Hey, cheer up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development is going to be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way? Actually, I have some good news about it. What is it? The game got approved to be showcased at MAX West this year. That's really good news. Congrats. Thank you. So, what's the problem then? I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer. Why? Confirm it, fast, before they give your spot to another indie. I'm just not sure about it. What's stopping you? Cost? The booth is free for indies. That's good then, and the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket. But I'm not that confident. You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists. I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional, and thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games. Every game has its own market, you know, and you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me? It's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life. Ugh. Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event. That is a problem, yeah. Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror. You know what? Huh? So far my schedule's pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you. No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then. You shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something. Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge. What about your company's booth? Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year. But, I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. Okay. Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on? I'll have a laptop and a smartphone. Is the expo build ready? Expo build? You're not planning to showcase the full version, right? That's the plan. Don't. I can give you the guidelines of what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now? It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want. Do so. Okay. Got it. Now, let's see. Oh, God, it's her. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hi, Variety Blend. What's wrong? Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon? Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at fucking Coachella. There it is again. They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh, but it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes, and I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. All right. A sweet hot chocolate. We don't have... Fuck, and I used all my drink attempts. So this is it. Chocolate. Oh, she said she wanted it hot, didn't she? I don't fucking know. You get one shot on this drink. Fuck the to whatever the other person wants. Cinnamon, honey, chocolate, sure, whatever. Go for it. Have fun. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready. Thank you. How is it? Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Thanks. Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play. Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion? Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long. That makes sense. If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention. Noted. Ooh, we're busy tonight. Dad? Oh, God. What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening, I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. but we cannot just limit ourselves to this place. And now you're causing another ruckus. We're sorry, Variety Blend. We didn't mean to cause you any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Well, anyway, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? I'm gonna suggest it. I don't know how to make it. Oh, what is that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. Take that Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate, milk, ginger, brew. Let's go. Another one for the brew pad. Oh, whoops. I hate notifications. Okay. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad? Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know, Morris. He is not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much, and even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now you're afraid of the industry, too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? You're just too young to understand. Oh boy, they're getting into it now. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know. But give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. It's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See you, Dad. Wait, Rachel. Adios. Excuse me for a moment, Variety Blend. Alright. Nothing like a little father-daughter drama to make your evening vibes fantastic. Sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there was an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice when you were focusing on them instead? No, I was listening. I made notes. See, you didn't even realize. But you were capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, Variety Blend, we're leaving. Hope you had a good time. Thank you for the drinks, as usual. Please take care on your way home. Oh, God. I guess that's all for Neil? Damn it. Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh, Yes, yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes. Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Ha. Now that's a trip down memory lane. You don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. They were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially, they were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibility, their families, and the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. It wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time, and we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you going to be alright by yourself? Don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Variety Blend. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Don't worry about it. Alright then. Goodbye. Day complete. Green tea latte, both sweet and savory with a little hint of bitterness for the heart. Oh boy. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organized the fucking meme. The front page meme. What the fuck? It's the fucking girl running away. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Gil Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Neil Gaiman making a video game would be super interesting. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come by very early today. Let's go. It's Neil. Is there anything I can help you with? There's definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and nonverbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh, let me think this over if you don't mind, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then, are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Boy Neil behind the counter. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Variety Blend, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the only one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Neil's just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who's getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh, is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-up in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite. Anything. I trust you with the decision. Let's make her the sleepy thingy. The bed chamber. Milk, cinnamon, and honey. Because that's what we gave him last time. It's Neil's hand now. That's hilarious. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think, now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil, Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Neil, now's not the time. Now's not the time, man. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems that you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the numbers or words, Neil. It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep, Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Oh, damn it. I still don't know what you want. Damn it. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Do we have a coffee drink with just... ginger latte? Whoa. Alright, I think we're good. That was weird. Your order's ready. Did you record my order properly? Bro, what the fuck do you want from me? What the fuck? I cannot please her. We swear we did not mess this order up. I'm sorry, Miss Myrtle. It was my mistake. Please don't blame Neil for this. Whatever. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil, some people came to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ah? Pardon us. I was just training Neil on how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he... What? Hold on. I already told the barista to call the cops when he said he was going to breed here. Where's Variety Blend? Miss Aqua, please relax. Relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is all right, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here, anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you didn't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here is the deal. Oh boy, now he's sitting down. My head. So we can see him. Stellar. That's really interesting. Nice, very nice of you to do this, Variety Blend. It's nothing, really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. The coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but you didn't say the baby has to be born out of. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding matters. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. Alright, Neil's behind the bar, I'm going back down. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not you. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay, I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game. There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game, but in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing, control, and UI UX. Must be fun to have finished working on your creation. You've surely removed some of the weight on my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job, and if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done, doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through, it's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. Ugh, you don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know, I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm sorry if it sounded that way, but yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under Friend DA. That's funny. Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought. At first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches. Dozens of them. Hundreds. Thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. So far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder your folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. What was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined the company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Yes, that's why. You need a vacation, but I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will? I'm going with you for this long weekend/vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. I'm sorry for your shitty fucking drink. Okay, seafood clear. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Alright, another day done. We're zooming. Catch. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. The Evening Whispers is with the Evening Whispers is with the People for Stricter Gun Laws. And attention, action video game Rising Hell blamed for violence in school. Welcome. Good evening, Mr. Bailey's. Evening? Am I the first customer tonight? You are. That's new. Freya's not here? She said she's coming later tonight. Got something to do with meeting some fellow writer friends. Why not do it here? It's her favorite place, right? Her friends have visited this place from time to time, just not as much as her. Writers gathering, huh? I wonder what writers talk about when they're hanging out. I've known them for some years now. She has this habit, you know. If she said they're friends, it means they're just hanging out normally. But if she said they were writer friends, they're probably talking about work. Either giving each other feedback on their latest drafts or sharing and validating ideas. Interesting. They even use code words for meeting up. Oh, it's not like that. She doesn't even realize what she says. I just picked up on it. That's even more interesting. Are you always so observant? It's part of the job. Why's that? People come here every day. Some of them aren't as talkative as others, but their body language can be loud and clear. It can tell you a lot of things. Whether they need a friendly ear or just want to be alone applies to what they're ordering as well. Because, you know, sometimes what people want is not what they need. That's deeper than I would have thought. So, what are you reading from me now? I won't say. Why? That would break the charm. The hell was that? I guess I can say this much. Whatever I say or do to our customers, it's always related to what I'm getting from their body language. Including our interaction now? Including our interaction now? Man, now I see why you didn't want to share. Even that was enough to make me feel like I'm naked in front of you. By the way, I haven't ordered anything. What are you having tonight? Hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon. I heard that's a good drink for a bitter heart. Hot chocolate, ginger, cinnamon. Just for funsies. We brew. What is it? Hold on. Let me switch monitors. Bitter something is what it is. Bitter heart. Sure. Serve it. Another one for the brew pad. Here you go. You're a pretty romantic person, huh? Spending extra time decorating this drink? Only for special people and special drinks? Say, variety blend. Tell me about yourself. What do you want to know? Anything. How old are you? Old enough to open a coffee shop? Oh boy. Sorry about that, y'all. We're back. Just want to make sure nothing was happening with the dog. Old enough to open a coffee shop. Oh man, I guess I should say sorry for asking that. It's alright, but that's the only answer I can give. Now you're making me wonder what I should ask next. Oh god. Oh no. Hello everyone. Why are you both looking at me like that? Freya, you look horrible. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. No, I don't. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to echo our dear barista. Yeah, you do. What happened? You better be asking what didn't happen, because the answer would be proper sleep and decent progress on my draft. You need to rest. And miss my deadline? Hell no. Sorry, Baileys. I won't be able to keep you company, because I have to finish this thing, and for that, I'll need a whole hell of a lot of espresso. Are you sure about that? You really should just rest. Get something to help you sleep. Espresso, please. No. I know what I want to make you. Where is it? Cup for those longing for deep slumber. We're gonna make her this. Milk, cinnamon, honey. Might piss her off. I'm following my barista intuition. Here you go. What the hell, dude? This isn't even coffee. Drink. But this isn't what? Drink. Okay. It's on the house. It better be. Ugh. How was the meeting? It was pretty good. I got a lot of good advice, but that also means things. And not a small number of them, mind you, need to be rewritten. Oh. It's not that bad. Rewriting is part of the process. It's just that. It's just... I'm going to my usual corner. Although, thanks to your drink, I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay awake or not. She looks horrible. She does, but don't worry about her. She'll finish it. This isn't the first time she's acted like this? No. But this time, the stakes are pretty high. So, what brings you here today? I'm not even sure myself. I had no plan tonight, and this place just came to mind. Out of the blue. I'll have to thank your subconscious then. I guess you should. Lua? Haven't seen her in a while. Oh! Look who it is. Not sure whether I should thank it or not, though. Hi, Lua. Hi, Baileys. How... Someone fucking speak. You first. No, you first. Uncontrollable waffles. Hello. Hello, wifey. I was just going to ask, how are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. How about you? I'm good, yeah. I think I need to order something first. Oh, of course. Go ahead. Hi, Variety Blend. What are you having this evening, Miss Lua? Gingerbread coffee, please. Gingerbread coffee. I don't know if we made that yet. We have not. Alright. We know it's coffee. We know it's ginger. Cinnamon? Let's fucking go. I can guess these all day, but you you give me a weird ass named coffee or whatever Myrtle wanted. No idea. Here it is. Thank you. My grandma used to make this drink for me. It reminds me so much of her. It reminds me of when I was growing up with my family. How's work? It's going pretty okay. Get me rid of this. Yeehaw. You? I'm not taking any new jobs at the moment. Just because, well, you know. Yeah, I get it. You have enough in your savings, right? That's a very Lua thing to ask. But yeah, I do. Thanks to the last annoying job. Well, in the end, kinda did. They paid me on time at least. And the pay was amazing. How long are you planning to take a break for? I don't know. Until my problems are settled, I guess. And what problems are those? I'll tell you this, but don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Variety Blend, who's standing in front of us? Not even Variety Blend. Okay. So there's this girl. I love her. We've been going out for a few years, but I'm not really sure where we stand now. How can you not be sure? We had an argument about a week ago. It wasn't anything new, but somehow things escalated uncontrollably. Why is that? I assume both of us were just tired, knowing that we're fighting against centuries of tradition. We haven't really talked since our last fight. Leaving things unresolved is not a good idea, but I can't bring myself to start the conversation. Why? Even I'm not so sure about that. Pride, maybe? Or tiredness? Or knowing that chances are we won't be able to find the best solution for everyone anyway. Baileys, I have a question. Go ahead. What do you think she's feeling right now? To be honest, I don't know. She's not like me, that's for sure. Thankfully. Why? At least it won't affect her professional life that much. I'm glad I'm a freelancer. It means I can just take a break from work without so many problems. I'm not as professional as her, you see. I think you're wrong. Really? If I were her, I would find it difficult to live life as usual. But I'd put on a lot of masks, just to hide the feelings I was going through. That sounds difficult and uncomfortable. It is. But a friend told me once, you gotta do what you gotta do. He must be a pretty cool guy. He is. What's next for us, Baileys? I don't know, Lua. I met some new people this week, including that supermodel. You knew? That girl in the corner told me. Yeah, including that supermodel. And how does that make you feel? Like a fool. What? He said a lot of things that I've been trying to avoid thinking about. A lot of truths. He's a bit like you know. Attitude-wise. You get along with him. Doubt it. Opposites attract, but similarity breeds contempt. Ever heard that before? A lot. From a certain hipster elf. After listening to that guy, what's your stance on, us? I'm not sure, Baileys. What about you, yourself? Had any similar experiences this week? I have, in fact. You met a vampire, and I met a werewolf. What are the odds? What are the odds, indeed? What did your werewolf say? Not much, to be honest. But he made a good point about the importance of family. Baileys, I know I've been stubborn about you wanting me to make peace with my family. I know that's why that's very important to you. But Freya said something that kind of hit me hard. What was it? I was just saying, using you as an excuse to escape my family, when I actually want to do that anyway, for myself. You know me, Baileys. I do. And that you know how I feel uncomfortable with people leaving their families, which makes me an asshole, I guess. I get why you think that way, Lua. Blood is thicker than water. What should we do? Lua. Yes, Baileys. Please let me leave my family. I'll try to get your family to accept me. That sounds like the easier thing to do after all. But you'll lose your immortality. You'll be an outcast among other elves. An outcast from a bunch of overly pretentious people? Sounds great. You'll live a long time, but you won't have the perfect health and perfect life that's the elven privilege. But it's not a perfect life without you. What if our relationship doesn't last? You'll have lost everything. You'll blame me. Lua, I will never blame you for anything. If we're talking about who I used to be, that guy would never have blamed himself. 100 reasons for why something failed, but never anything to do with him. But that won't happen with us. You know why? Because I've learned so many things by being with you for 10 years. Made me a better person. So you don't need to worry about any of that. Because right now, you're the most important part of my life. I don't need an immortal life. Because without you, it won't be a life worth living. Baileys, I hate your scarf. I believe in you. Hello? They smoochin'. Now, Keith. Let's go! Trophy! Lua. Baileys. I feel like we're living in a soap opera. Seems so. So what's our plan? Tomorrow's Saturday. Are we going on a date? I'm going to my parents' place. Oh. And I want you to come with me. What? That's so sudden. Did you already have plans for tomorrow? Well, no. It's just, I'm not prepared to meet them. You'll be fine. You don't want to tell them about this first? It'll be alright. Well, they never forbade you from dating other races. They're not big fans of elves, that much is true. But you can prove them wrong. Okay, this could be a good first step. It is. It's set then. I don't know what'll happen tomorrow, but we can think about it. And anything else, later. I'm with you on that. So, does that mean you don't mind me? I have my doubts, but now I'm sure. I can trust you. Lua, thank you. Are you staying at Farron's house? Yeah. You're staying with me tonight, huh? What about your roommate? She's away for the weekend, taking a long weekend getaway until Sunday night. Fate is on our side, it seems. A variety blend. Yes, we're leaving. Thank you so much for keeping up with us this past week. The pleasure was mine. We're off then. See you. Thank you for coming. That's one story done. Oh god, she's alive. That was pretty intense. Oh, you're back in the real world. I just pretend not to notice. They're like one of the main reasons why I'm writing this story. So I have to see their struggle through till the end. It's important for the writing, you know. That's cold. What? It's not like that. It's just that... Yeah, that was cold. I'm sorry. You look better than before, though. For now. I can't tell you how I feel until it's done, and I don't... Uh-oh. fuck? He angy. You good, Gala? Frey, get over here. This wolf? Is that him? I think so. Welcome, sir. Blech. Are you crazy? You can't treat a werewolf in a fury like a normal customer. Trust me. He must have his reasons for coming here. You can relax, sir. Do you need anything? Something to calm you down, maybe? Alright, I don't remember the drink. Oh, will it not let me fucking check? Fuck, I don't remember how to make this drink. Tea. It had ginger. It was tea, it was ginger. Milk? Tea, milk, ginger? Please be right, dear God. Bless. Bless. Give it to him. Gala had a fit. Here's your... What the hell? Is that really him? After seeing the reaction of that drink, 100%. Well, whoever he is... This place survived. Thankfully, yes. But I think I need to close up shop early. Don't want to cause any more ruckus. I need to clean up some of the mess anyway. Good idea. Can you get back all right by yourself? I'll manage. Take care on your way back. You'll be careful too. See you tomorrow. See you. Shingenmaicha? A variation of the Japanese brew mixing the brown rice with ginger. Hi, Baxter. My sweet boy. Hi, Bubba. Saturday, October 3rd, 2020. Weird Stein Company criticized for unfair depictions of werewolf in their latest box office hit. Fucking Couchella. Welcome. Hey, Variety Blend. Good evening, Freya. You look very cheerful today. It's all thanks to you. What did I do? I finally got a good night's sleep last night. Like, I slept like a log. Proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Looks like we got full on Gala. Myrtle were... Proper 12 hours of closing my eyes and not thinking about anything. Good for you. You really needed that. I know. But I have the deadline coming, and I've been pushing myself to finish this draft. A bit too much, I guess. So, how's it going now? You won't believe this. I probably will. Hi, Bubba. But when I woke up this afternoon, the words just flowed through me like water, and not forced crap like I've been writing recently. And that's why taking a break is important. Yeah. You don't need to start lecturing me now. So what's your plan now? Now as in right at this moment? I'm planning to go to the bathroom and wash my face. And after that, I'll continue writing. Sounds like a solid plan. You know where the restroom is. Okay, I need something to drink now. Freya, you're unemployed. Don't waste your money on coffee shop drinks. That is so weird, coming from the coffee shop owner. I know. You've been a regular for years. If you only need the vibes of this place, just right here. No, I can't do that. You don't have any customers tonight. What would I do if this place went bankrupt? It won't happen. How can you be so sure? Just take this tap water and go do your work, okay? But... See, there's a customer coming right now. So don't worry about me. Oh, it's Gala. Oh. Hi, Gala. What's wrong? I know you're a man of few words, but this is maybe pushing it a bit. Freya? Variety Blend. I'm truly very sorry for what happened yesterday. Gala, Hey, it's alright. No one got hurt, right? And the coffee shop's fine. Don't think about it too much, Gala. Like Freya said, no casualties, no problems with the coffee shop. I still need to redeem myself for the mess I made and the scare I gave you. I'm sure there's something I can do. Why don't you buy something for the lady here? I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Hey, what do you mean? Do you want anything to drink, Freya? No. It's alright, Gala. I insist. You don't have to. Please accept it. At least it'll help me stop feeling so guilty, at least a little. Alright. I wouldn't mind a coffee, not an espresso, mind you. Something with a little less of a kick. You know how to make sugar and spice? The one with cinnamon? Yes. Cup of sugar and spice, please. Coffee. Sugar. Have we made coffee ginger cinnamon yet? Yeah, it's bitter heart. We know it has cinnamon in it. It's just for fun, mix it around. Coffee, cinnamon, ginger. We can trash it if need be. Nope. Alright. It's definitely got coffee in it. It's definitely got cinnamon. I'm assuming it's the only one we haven't done yet. Coffee, milk? See if we can do coffee, then cinnamon, then milk. Can. Nope. Trash it. I don't... We don't have sugar, and that's what's throwing me off. We haven't tried coffee and honey. Let's fucking go. There it is. Sugar and spice for the lady with the vices. Hey. Oh well, I won't complain. Thank you, Gala. Don't mention it. Clear this notification. Variety blend, are you sure there's nothing I can do for you? You don't have to do anything, Gala. It's fine. But to be honest, I'm curious. What happened yesterday? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you usually stay indoors during the full moon, don't you? I usually do. But there was an emergency at the hospital yesterday. What kind of emergency? The hospital was really packed yesterday after that announcement. The one saying that a replacement government-issued Fury sedative will be available soon. Releasing that news on the day of the full moon was just stupid. So many restless werewolves came, asking about the sedative, which isn't ready yet. The announcement said it wasn't ready, just that it was coming soon. You think people read the whole article? They only saw the headline or glanced at it at the news stall, and they went straight to the hospital. I don't blame them though. Finding out that the only publicly available sedative is dangerous, it's difficult for some people. I ended up having to explain it to dozens of werewolves. I even had to put some rogue werewolves in the isolation rooms. If that was that bad, huh? Yeah, to the point that we ran out of rooms to put them in. That's why, at the end of my shift, I left immediately. Normally, I'd have asked a friend to lock me in one of their isolation rooms, of course. But I couldn't, so I rushed right back to my apartment. But it was too late. Thankfully, I was in the area. I managed to force myself to come to your place. Gala, excuse me for asking this. Yes? But But you didn't hurt anyone on the way here, right? As far as I remember, no. I didn't see any blood on my clothes. It's good to hear. That might sound overly confident, considering what happened yesterday. But I have enough control to make sure I don't hurt anyone, as long as I have something to direct my fury towards. Usually, I end up destroying stuff around me, or worst case, hurting myself. Despite all that, I'm still glad that no one got hurt. Always looking for the positive side, aren't you? Just doing my job. Thanks, both of you. I really mean it. But please, if there's anything I can do to help, please, don't hesitate to ask me right away. Will do. In the meantime, can I order a drink? Sure, what are you having? Same as yesterday. The motherfucking... That's not it. Tea. Milk. Cinnamon. No. Tea. Milk. Ginger. There you go. Here's your special brew. Thank you. The drink that saved me. Once again, thank you for helping me find this drink. By the way, Gala, now that you can be 100% sure that the drink is your natural sedative, why don't you put some in a bottle and carry it with you everywhere? Oops. That's the plan. Has to be warm, though. I can use a vacuum flask, I suppose. Give it a try next full moon. Don't worry, Freya. I'm going to stay at my place for the next full moon. I'm not taking any risks. Before I can make sure how effective that remedy is. Phew. Hide? What the? Oh no, it's her. Rachel. What's going on? Ha, what else? Your father? Of course. What the hell was he thinking? Coming backstage at Coachella? Just to get into an argument with my manager. Before we continue, variety blend, a cafe latte, please. I think that's coffee, milk. Boom. Done. I didn't do the latte art. Damn it. Your cafe latte's ready. Thanks. How did he manage to get backstage? He told security he was my father, and he messaged me about coming beforehand, said he was just going to wish me luck, so I told him to let him in, of course. He's still my father. Things were nice at first, then my manager came, and, I don't know why he hates him so much. It's showbiz. I'm mature enough to know what's good or bad for me. What happened after that? Mr. Lester told the security guards to kick him out. He's still allowed in the festival area. I saw him in the crowds. Did the concert go well, at least? Oh, yeah. Other than the arguments backstage, everything was great. I was the first one to play on the main stage. Usually, no one pays much attention to whoever's on first, but there were thousands of people in the audience during my session. Nice. So you don't need to be at the event anymore after this? Not really. I did my stage time, and then there was this press conference after my show. After-show press conference. Yeah, the pre-show was done yesterday. Today was a small one. There were almost a dozen journalists who wanted to interview me, so we decided to just do a mini-conference. Good for you. You're totally back in the game, huh? I guess I am. Thanks to Mr. Lester. I would say it's because of you, but your manager's probably worked some of his influence too. Ha. So why are you here? Because of Dad, of course. I told him to come here this evening. We really need to set things straight. He needs to stop messing with my manager so much. And because this evening is the only time we could meet, I can't go to the party Mr. Lester's hosting. What party? He's hosting a party for the VIPs and artists he manages at a club in Belltown. Is it okay for you to go to the party without a guardian? I'm 18, remember? I'm an adult. Yeah, but you can only enter some clubs if you're 21. Not this time, because Mr. Lester's my manager and it's his party. I'm not sure about that. It's true. No, I know you can do that by using his name, but I don't think he should do that with you. Why? I'm an adult. No, you're not, Rachel. Have you ever been one of Lester's parties? Well, you have? Not personally. I've heard stories. What stories? He knows how to party. That's good then. And that's not necessarily a good thing. Knowing how to party might mean something else entirely. I don't know what you're talking about. You'll find out, especially if you keep Lester on as your manager. Personally, I don't mind wild parties, But inviting an underage person to his party, that might be a bit too far. Welco? Oh? Cat? What the hell? Oh no. Dad! Oh. Hi, Bubba. What? Rachel, is that Mr. Hendry? Yes. Dad, what happened? Variety Blend, can you get a cup of milk for him, please? Just milk? Just milk. Meow. Meow. Milk, milk, milk. Brew. Milk. Serve it. Oh, I thought that updated the thing. I'm assuming that is Rachel. Got her profile. Neil, still nothing. Hendry, full profile as well. Here. Fucking little tongue. Thank you. Dad, please hold on. Can somebody help me call an ambulance, please? They're on the way. I've contacted the hospital. Thank you. I've also contacted our Nekomimi expert personally. She's off shift right now, but she's also on the way. Thank you so much. I don't know what might have happened without your help. Don't mention it. Here they come. I'll go with you. Okay. Whew, boy. That was really something, huh? Yeah. 2 days in a row. An emergency at your place. Well, at least some people think of your place as their go-to when they need help. You're right. It's not every day you look at things from the bright side. Ha! Well, I'm one of your coffee shop disciples, right? So I kind of understand them. I hope Hendry's alright. Me too. At least he's in good hands now. What's your plan for the rest of the night? Well, that was all pretty hectic, but I need to continue writing. Take your time and place then. Will do. Another day. Espresso, blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. Delicious. Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex-related bust of the year. Look at that man's booty. Fight broke out during Coachella. Culprits in police custody. Welcome. Oh man, we haven't seen Georgie in a long ass time. Hey Pop. Good evening everyone. Everyone's safe and sound tonight? So far so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop, I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, you know? That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Variety Blend, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Kinda want to just give him the sleepy thing, but we'll give him espresso. If I remember, it's just this. Serve it. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought she could make a better one. I'd stop coming to this place so often. It's not happening anytime soon. So anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. And as if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience to use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for my draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity-wise, it's shaping up pretty well. Quality-wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gala about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers at the precinct were talking about it, but in the end, we agreed not to do it, because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have a lot more problems. He helped a lot, getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. But what about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far, but he wouldn't be able to walk it. Not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Rachel. Rachel, is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate? Dark? Cup of hot chocolate. Dark. The fuck does that mean? Oh. That's what that means. Oh, God. Dark chocolate. Boop. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon, thanks to Mr. Gala. Let's go. He got help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers, but no permanent injuries we need to worry about. It's good to hear. I know, but still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him when all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone in the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really need to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm going to visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh, he didn't like that, of course, so he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify, and they managed to find the thugs. And are they a fan of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Who, boy? The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa, how did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know what about guys and locker room talk, right? Yeah, well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. So there's that. Sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya, but she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel, and whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Variety Blend. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe around here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see you. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. and I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I can get it done today. All right, I won't bother you then. Oh, you're never a bother. Besides, this whole book project would have never existed without this place. And you. So thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time on chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. I feel like we're getting to the end. I think we're going to wrap things up here in the next couple of days. 2 weeks later. I guess we're wrapping it up now. Coachella Festival proves to be major for Seattle tourism. More women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. Initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Yikes. Alright, let's start the day. Hello! You're finally here. Hey, all. Hey. Yo. Hi, Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they... They approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do they react to the draft? To be honest, they're not that excited about the story itself. A story with an unhappy ending, huh? That's what they said. But at this point, I don't really care. As long as they publish it, I'm content with that. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough? Of course, they are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately. Some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea. Yeah, he brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break. Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours of the festival was enough for us. So where'd you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Are they dating now? That's hilarious. That's so funny. You both look so cute. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there. So I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? This beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Oh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way, then. Who's over here? Fucking Bailey's. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Variety Blend. See you around. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not that easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway. Sup, asshole. Sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Bailey's. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Wow, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We were moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must be a really big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Variety Blend have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya and Variety Blend. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyways. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. Last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no, which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or we'll miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we were going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me play the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now you go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Variety Blend. Enjoy the movie. There they go. I'm so happy for them. Still got a long way to go. Probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. Ha! That's one way to put it. Anyway, what's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there's some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Is that it? Oh, fuck. It's in the way. Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about something or another. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some were more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. What the fuck is he holding? Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is she's not alone now. Lady Ayla, hello. I don't want to miss any of this shit, so give me a second. Neil? He vibing in space. The only news about them are the 2 postcards they sent me. Just got back from getting food. If I knew you were going to be on, I would have waited a bit to raid next time, bro. Oh, no, it's okay. You're totally fine. We actually, yes, so we go live now. Fuck, hold on. Rachel's back at the recording studio preparing for her first solo album, and she got a new manager, I think. And Freya finished her book, finished her book, she got published, and had some signing sessions. Sadly, the book didn't sell well. She still visits regularly, now working as a freelance writer. Yeah, so we are actually now, and hey, we finished the game. Look at that. Thank you for coming in for the credits. But we, so we are actually now going to be, streaming more often now, every Tuesday, Thursday night from 7 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so it's nice to see you. I hope you're doing good. I know it's been like a week, but I hope you're doing good. So it's not over yet. Yes, it is not over yet. We've got a lot of stuff to work on. We got a little bit more time, so I want to see kind of what happens here. We're going to let the credits roll, just because we want to appreciate all, the people that worked on the game. As small as the game this was a lot of fun. Very short in terms of story. I mean, we finished it in 2 sessions. It's not going to be the case going forward, because we're going to be working on a lot more, a lot bigger games. But yeah, so we've got to start figuring out how we're going to tackle the rest of the trophies. Just based on what I remember of the trophy list, I know we earned a couple today, which is good. We still have a lot of story-based trophies that we have missed. I'm assuming, because we got the trophies for Lua and Bailey's, I'm assuming we got the one for Gala, and we should have gotten the one for Rachel and Mr. Hendry. I don't think we did well on Myrtle and Aqua because we never served Myrtle a right drink. And me. Variety blend. So I think we're going to have to go back through. I'm hoping there's a chapter select to make that process easier, and we're not going to have to do a full second playthrough, but we're probably going to be speeding through the game. There's a spark. All right. Let's see what this is about. Welcome. Hello, Variety Blend. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed. A bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since... Is that Neil? Is that Neil? What the fuck? I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? I'm just trying to blend in. Seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Holy shit, it's Neil. Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes, that FIRE agent. You've seen him? Yes, thankfully I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, you can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. Am I an alien? Am I a Neil? What the fuck? Took a few tries, but there are some timelines where I forget to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. So I made 3 mistakes. This playthrough, I'm assuming, is what it's trying to say, because now I know I'm a time traveler. So Freya and her meeting, Rachel when she first visited, and then Neil's second visit. Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind? Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. We know. Not mistakes, but you have to play a second time when you get new dialogue. Okay, cool. So, let's take a look at the trophy list first. And we've actually gotten a lot of them. We're missing that one. I'm assuming we're actually over halfway done. So I'm assuming that one has to do with Aqua and Myrtle. Because all these other ones that are here have to do with all the other characters. So I'm assuming this is Aqua and Myrtle. Fine. Mess that storyline up anyway. We'll fix that. Going from the top, trash a total of 25 drinks. listen to all the songs, spend a total of 1 hour making latte art, which I think I've settled on what I want to do with this because I really want to finish this game Thursday. And if we have to do a whole nother playthrough, I'm worried that's going to take more time than I want. So I will probably, after stream, just leave the game running in the latte art, like the endless mode or whatever, and make that so that we can pop that trophy right then and there. Don't have to worry about it. That's not an hour of time that's going to be on stream. Serve 10 correct drinks in a single session of challenge mode. Serve 25 correct drinks in a single session of challenge mode. And serve 50 correct drinks in a single session of challenge mode. Unlock all the artwork in the gallery. Unlock all the characters' social media profile. And unlock all special drinks. Okay, so to me, there's 3 kind of groupings. We've got the challenge mode groupings, which are 3 of those trophies, technically 4, but I'll take care of latte art later. So there's the challenge groups. There's a challenge grouping of trophies. There's the completionist group, which I'm assuming is kind of going to go hand in hand with group 3, which is redoing the story. So we'll probably start with challenge mode on the next stream and go from there. You can set the dialogue on fast forward and it'll stop on new dialogue. Perfect. So that works well. I want to see... I don't want to... If this is going to launch me into something... So that's... So free brew will probably be where I get the latte art trophy tonight. Challenge mode we're going to work on. Challenge mode we're going to work on next stream, as well as the next playthrough. I wanted to see... Okay, so these are the chapters. Okay. Might have to do a little research into how we're going to do this, if I can just launch immediately into New Game Plus from this. I wanted to see... Because I know one of them was listen to all the songs, so I'm wondering if I can literally just... This is for science. Army Gendru is such a fucking funny name. I hope this works. So I'm assuming you finished this game too, Ayla, not too long ago, because I think when we last talked, you hadn't quite finished the game yet, but we're like almost there. I'm like pausing for a second to make sure it registers as I go through each song. Did not work. Can I literally just... Oh, hey, there we go. Nice. Alrighty. Arami Gendru. Trophy unlocked. Okay, so that's one taken care of. So yeah, so going back to main menu, so we can take a look at these trophies one last time. So we need to do a new playthrough regardless. It shouldn't take us the full stream time, I hope, because we can just speed through the dialogue. Because really, I think all that matters is the coffee we make and what we serve. So I'm hoping that that'll be the case. I want to start with the endless mode and the trying to get the serve 50 correct drinks, because what I'm hoping is that if the endless mode can update the brew pad as we go through it, as we take the orders, then it's not going to be as big a deal for us messing up the orders in our second playthrough. I'm probably going to also have a little guide on the side just to make sure that we're hitting these points, because I don't want it to take more than another playthrough, because I want to move on to a new game. So when we come back, we are going to work on getting the remaining 9 trophies that we need for the platinum, right? That's all we got left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. We're going to work on getting the remaining 9 trophies, 3 from the challenge mode, the other 6 from the story, doing our second playthrough. And then we will have coffee and chill. And we'll have our first platinum on the channel. So I'm going to real quick get back into here, because I'm going to go ahead and set this up so it's on brew. Latte art. And that's where we're gonna leave it for a little bit, and when we come back I'll show you the trophy. But thank you guys for coming out. I super happy to see you all here. Let me switch over this scene. We're gonna raid out, and I'm gonna go check and see who all is online right now, and we will go from there. I'm also going to go ahead, put some more stuff on here, so hold on. So we're gonna raid out. Let me take a look and see who is online real quick. For those of you who are new to the channel, we currently have a working raid message right now, which is going to be this. And if you're subbed, all the more power to you, because you'll be able to throw on this nice little variety love emote. But we're going to do that. That is our raid message. I'm going to find somebody who is online right now. And I think we're going to do... We're going to do... So this is a group that I like. They're called Chemotherapy. They are a nonprofit organization that every stream that they do is a charity stream, and they raise money for kids in hospitals and for game consoles. And I think they are a super unique, interesting duo. We're gonna raid them, give them some love. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. Again, if you haven't, go ahead and follow my socials, follow my Twitter, follow my YouTube, just so you know, subscribe to my YouTube, follow me on Twitter for updates, any missed streams, We will see you guys Thursday, and hopefully have a new platinum to add to the collection. So until then, y'all have a great night. Much love, as always. Thank you for your support, and we're going to raid out of here. So we'll give it just a second for this raid to go through. But again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for the support, and I'll catch you guys on Thursday. Have a good night, y'all.